my gender and my sexuality are two different things. I believe my gender is who I go to bed as at night, and my sexuality is who I wake up next to.
You said that you weren't born into the right body, and you always knew you wanted to be a woman. So, why did you wait until after retirement to make that leap, if you will?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? I don't know. All my life I fought it. I think you have to understand you are a product of your society. I was born into a working class Irish family that was mainly male dominated. I was the oldest of 3 boys. My father was very sporting minded. He was very competitive, and he encouraged us. I went into sport, and I was quite good in the world of boxing. And the more I got successful, the harder it became to face reality. And I just followed what was expected of me. Meet a nice girl, get married, have a family, support that family. And, you know, I met, and I had a lovely family. And do I regret not being able to transition early? Part of me, yes. Part of me regrets not being born in the right body, and I wouldn't have had to go through all these problems. But then I think to myself, if I didn't live my life as Frank Maloney, before I finally came to terms with myself as Kellie, I would not have the love and support of my daughters and family. So to me, and also when I was growing up, there wasn't the understanding, there wasn't the help, there wasn't the support for transgender people. And I saw what newspapers done to the 2 people that were quite high profile in the era when I was growing up, and I swore that would never happen to me. I swore I would never let them rip my life apart, and I would keep the lid on the Pandora box, but I couldn't. And eventually I couldn't live with myself. I couldn't live living a lie. And eventually I had to be honest with you. I was destroying everything around me. I was destroying the life I built. I was destroying the family I loved. I was destroying the woman that was my partner. So I had to be honest with them, and I had to be honest with myself.
But what does diversity and inclusion mean to you, and why is it important?
Diversity and inclusion means to me acceptance of people. As I said, you don't have to understand. You do not have to agree with what I've done. You may think what I've done is totally wrong against your religion, and I have come across that. But as long as you respect me as a human being, that's the most important thing. Diversity and inclusion. Diversity is something that we all live. Everyone's diverse. Even every human being is different to the other human being. So we've all got diversity in our life, but we all want to be included in the human race, and that's the most important thing: being included in and being accepted in the human race.
Why is it important we continue to raise awareness and support that community?
Some people need support and help. So some people I'm a very individual person. I don't like to be tagged. And I also have to say in that my gender and my sexuality are two different things. I believe my gender is who I go to bed as at night, and my sexuality is who I wake up next to. At this present moment, I've not woke up next to anybody since I've transitioned. So my sexuality is still unknown to myself and to the world. But my gender is female. So, and I don't need to be tagged or put into a little box because I'm quite a strong person and I have great family support. But other people need the support of that sort of group. I needed it when I first started, when I went to my transgender support groups. And that's why I think we need them, and we need people to support them, because there are people out there that all their life will need that support to get through, and it's very important. But I think we should understand that gender and sexuality are two different things.